Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And this team already in a two-game hole, a position they were trying to avoid. Kenny, talk about the pressure they have to be feeling tonight.
Well, ideally, they would like to split these first two games. That would be ideal.
Or win the first two.
Oh, if you win two, that'd be
ideal.
No. Ideal would be split.
No, ideal would be winning those first two.
No, that would be incredible if you won the first two. What do you think, Shaq?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Ideally
rather than losing the first two games, ideally you would win those first two games. Not ideally you would split those first two games.
So that's your idea.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pacers with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Miami Heat. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
You can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. To take a look at the Pacers, they need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0, it is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
So here is Miami's starting group. Oladipo is out there with Richardson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Adebayo in at the fourth slot. And that one's good. Drummond.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Over Oladipo. Sabonis, no good. George looking over the floor. Oladipo finds Drummond. Outside, George. Over Westbrook. That one wide left. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Evans. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The feed to Westbrook. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the inside game of Westbrook, very impressive. Plays a lot bigger than his strength.
Oladipo against Westbrook. And Oladipo kicks to Drummond. Bogdanovich against George. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. Westbrook against Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Evans with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Evans. Over Richardson. Wow, way off on that one.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
Now here's Drummond. Here's George. And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Westbrook. They get the rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. With a 2-0 series lead, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said they've put themselves in a very good position, and they're determined to make the most of it. Well, we'll see how they do in Game 3. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Rebound by the Heat.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible, not getting anything to go.
Here's George. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens when you take nothing away defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Count that one.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Here's George following the basket by Russell Westbrook. To the paint, here's Richardson. That one misses. Westbrook with the nice D there. Evans with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Passes to Westbrook. Outside Bogdanovich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Now Westbrook just plays with incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
Now, here's George. Pass to Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oladipo, not the biggest, but the way he can rise up, he's equipped athletically to finish over the top.
Evans passes to Zeller. And here's Westbrook. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Sabonis, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will come the other way. Westbrook against Oladipo. Outside Westbrook. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnover.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Miami with a change here, too. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And And there's the pass to George. To the middle and stolen by Zeller. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Count that one. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
And this guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Pass to Oladipo. Tipped away and stolen by Zeller. Inside, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And this is why Evans is such a crucial player for his team. His ability to read the floor and find his teammates wide open keeps the offense flowing.
Now, here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Prince on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson finds Oladipo. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Westbrook, no good.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Oladipo for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Slowly and steadily improving Oladipo, a good three-point shooter, making him more well-rounded as a threat.
Shoots from the elbow. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 13 points.
Man, he's shooting the ball very well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
And George kicks to Nurkic. Passes it to Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing. Pacers leading by 3. Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball.
You two players.
And so here is Indiana. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Victor showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. It's a nice pass.
Westbrook surveying the D. Up top, Sabonis. Defended by Drummond. Sabonis, the pass to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis, no good. The Heat trail by 3. And George kicks to Richardson. Outside for George. From about 16, and that one hits back iron.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And a new group in for the Heat. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. King comes in for George. Wade, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Victor Oladipo. There's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Wade. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Indiana leading by 5. one. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. Wade with it. Back to Nurkic. Satoransky grabs the miss. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nurkic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Pacers shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Prince with it, now guarded by Winslow. Bogdanovich against King. And Bogdanovich kicks to Leaf. Yep, that one goes. Leaf's got his first bucket of the night.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Here's Nurkic. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And Holiday has it in the corner. The pass to Satoransky. Here's Prince. No good on the last second attempt there. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action after this word. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Wade and Winslow out on the wings. Nurkic is out there with Adebayo, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
And you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Winslow. Wade against Satoransky. Nurkic finds Winslow. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana leading by 15. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Basket good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Satoransky against Wade. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Inside. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
Holiday, the pass to Leaf. There's three-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 15. quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Wade. The rebound by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and he makes that one.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovic. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Intercepted. Now the Pacers moving it up. Ahead. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bogdanovic has got 7 points.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovic. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
On the wing, Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Winslow. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. At 6. The pass to Leaf. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Dinwiddie kicks to Wade. Deflects the pass.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Indiana leading by 20. Outside Holiday. Pass to Leaf. Off target from outside. Wade against Satoransky. Down low. Outside Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to Nurkic. From deep. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
That's good focus from the Bosnian Bear getting down there. Nurkic finding the open man with ease.
And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And the Pacers call time here. Teams deciding to change it up. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Evans. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On pass to George. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Westbrook kicks to Evans. Down low, George. And George with the stuff.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
A shot by Evans, nobody around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, Evans showing a little bit more range there, able to step out behind the line.
Oladipo against Westbrook. Richardson kicks to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 8 points.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Back to Westbrook. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, Russell is not stopping right now. So sure on the offensive end. Just complete confidence there.
Winslow against Evans. Here's George. And another basket for Miami.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Westbrook kicks to Satoransky. Passes it to Evans. Over George. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Now here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. There's Winslow. Good D by Westbrook.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
No good there off the double clutch. The Heat trail by 19. Winslow finds George. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
Richardson against Satoransky to the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
It's Drummond, high post. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, Winslow plus power equals slam.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Indiana making some changes. Tyler Zeller comes in for TJ Lee. And it's Bogdanovich in for Satoransky. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. At the elbow, Oladipo. Richardson trying to break loose. Oladipo, good.
I like seeing Oladipo around the rim using the lift inside.
From 11 feet away, Miami grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Offensive rebound, a second chance effort. It's tipped.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Evans passes to Sabonis. Outside Westbrook. To Sabonis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
Out there one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Andre Drummond.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Westbrook against Oladipo. Free throw line jump shot. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Well, that's a shot that Westbrook has learned to use well. When he's hitting that one, it's going to open up some lanes later in the game.
Sabonis against George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Indiana leading by 14. To the middle. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Evans. Over Richardson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
George. Here's Drummond. George trying to break free. And that one's good. Drummond's got 14 points. Here's Westbrook. He's got 19. He kicks it to Zeller. Back to Westbrook. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over. He blocks shots. He's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Pass to Richardson. Lob pass to George. The Pacers pull it in. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook against Oladipo. To the inside. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Oladipo outside. Over Westbrook. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, what's the most important thing for you offensively so far?
Just trying to stay in attacking mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and guys doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
Russell, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Pacers. They need this game, and it sure looks like they're going to get it with the awesome display they're putting up right now. There were people already saying their postseason was finished, but a win here in Game 3, and this is a whole new series. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Unbelievable first half for Westbrook. I mean, he takes the whole idea of attacking to another place. Speed, ferocity, attitude, all at the highest levels.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
There's something in the eyes in the warm-ups that I saw. So when the stakes get raised, he just gets better.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. Pacers leading by 14. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. XCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana, we've got Evans, Bogdanovich out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Zeller in at the 5 down low. Westbrook against Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo there. That's where he's setting himself apart in this game.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Now, here is George. And there's the pass to Oladipo. Richardson against Evans. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Drummond. That one good for 2. Drummond's got 16 points.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the first one drops.
Well, Evans reestablishing himself over the past couple of seasons, a skilled combo guard with great handle.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 16. Down low. Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
It's Evans on the wing. Shoots it. Zeller trying to free himself up. Jump shot is good. 9 points for Tyreke Evans.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Pass to Richardson. Back to Drummond. Good ball movement here by Miami. Inside, Zeller finds Evans. Now, here's Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 21.
Well, Westbrook came off of that pick and roll with good intentions and got a good result.
The Heat trail by 18. Oladipo taking his time here. Drummond dishes to George. Back to Drummond. Outside, George. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Westbrook. Over Oladipo. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oladipo against Westbrook. Passes it to Sabonis. Evans outside. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. The Heat trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to get something going. Good D by Bogdanovich.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. They got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Westbrook against Oladipo. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 23.
Well, the effort from Russell just tremendous there, and that's what he's known for. He just keeps making tough shots against good defense.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
The Heat trail by 20. George passes to Oladipo. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Sabonis with the steal. Outside Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And he makes the first.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Oladipo kicks to George. Pass to Drummond. Outside for George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 11 points.
Now Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Westbrook against Oladipo. 11 feet away. And it's Westbrook missing. The Heat trail by 19. And George kicks to Oladipo. There's the pass to Adebayo. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo outside. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Good on the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college. So him working inside, that's a good sign.
And George kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Drummond with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Richardson for 3. Sabonis grabs the ball. Indiana leading by 21. Left side Westbrook. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Taurean Prince comes in for Bogdanovich. And Satoransky subbed in for Evans. The Heat also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Drummond. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Josh Richardson. got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Down low, here's Oladipo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
2013, Victor Oladipo heard his name second in that draft. One of the best shooting guards in the league and getting better.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Prince, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Prince has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Wade finds Nurkic. And here's Oladipo, guarded by Prince. They get the rebound. Adebayo.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Pacers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Prince.
He always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. Good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Wade against Satoransky. Stolen away. Prince outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, you can't be late when Taurean Prince is coming in there. He comes with such aggressiveness and force. Hard to slow down.
On the free throw, no good. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance and you go for that big finish.
Now Wade, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots over Satoransky. Wade gets the bucket.
And the mid-range jump shot is something Dwayne Wade has really perfected throughout his career.
Pacers leading by 22. Outside Westbrook. Shot from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Westbrook's got 25 points in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now, here's Oladipo. 8 points for him.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. good on both. Here's Westbrook. He's got 25. Kicks to Zeller. Pass to Prince. Westbrook against Oladipo, and the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Got a hand on it. Here's Satoransky to the inside. Nurkic with the steal. A nice shot by Zeller.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
George against Prince. The shot by George, no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That bucket in no time at all. 30 points for Russell Westbrook.
He's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
George with the bucket.
Like how Paul George right now is reading the defense like a Sunday paper, has a good feel as to when to fire from distance.
And here's Westbrook after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Westbrook passes to Leaf. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Pacers, TJ Leaf at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Heat. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Adebayo. King comes in for George. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Oladipo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. King outside. Winslow kicks to Nurkic. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. The pass to Prince. Shoots over Winslow. It's hauled in by the Heat. To the paint. Nurkic, the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nurkic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got 6 points.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Satoransky. Passes it to Leaf. Prince kicks to Leaf. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Miami's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Winslow's shot is off. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Leaf passes to Satoransky. From 10 feet out. No good that time. The Heat shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide-open man for the clean look.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Here's Bogdanovich. The Heat getting the bucket.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Satoransky against Wade. Inside, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Again, the Heat good for 2. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. With 2 seconds left. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Winslow is out there with King. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Nurkic finds Winslow. Back to Nurkic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Nurkic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. And here's Holiday. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Winslow kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Winslow. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Leave passes to Prince. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Leaf. King with the steal. To the paint. Stolen by Holiday. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Here's Dinwiddie. He kicks to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Satoransky. Misses off the left iron. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Again, the miss by the Heat. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And he gets it to go.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Miami. Kicks to Nurkic. Wade outside. The putback.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now the pass to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. Bogdanovich against King. Shot clock at 5. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Here's Dinwiddie. King outside. Pass to Nurkic. A jump hook, and the Heat get another bucket right there. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Here's Prince. And Winslow pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dinwiddie lays it up and banks it in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And Satoransky kicks to Bogdanovich. Prince misses.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And the Heat making a change here. Drummond's checked in for Justice Winslow. Paul George comes in for King. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Oladipo in for Dinwiddie. Pacers leading by 16. Satoransky, the pass to Westbrook. They could use a bucket. He takes it up and lays it in. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It might sound strange, Kevin, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get his shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
My goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Satoransky against Richardson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. On defense, Indiana. 16-point lead. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. And it's George missing. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Prince kicks to Sabonis. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Prince outside. to 5 on the shot clock. Over George.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Prince misses. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Westbrook against Oladipo. Right side Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And Miami has possession. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-6 run. Richardson kicks to George. Passes it to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Pass to Nurkic. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Nurkic.
And you remember in Orlando, Oladipo played a ton of point guard in the early part of his career, showing some nice vision there.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Oladipo. The 19-footer is on the money. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Here's Richardson. Now Nurkic. Richardson with it. Here's George. And another basket for Miami. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Indiana. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Satoransky. Good on the shot. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Now, here's Nurkic. Inside, kicks it out to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Over Sabonis. And there's another one for the Heat.
Just a tiny bit of room there for Josh Richardson. And once the screen gives him that, it's golden.
A pass to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Leaf. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Bogdanovich is checked in for Taurean Prince. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Satoransky. And Miami with a change here, too. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Nurkic. And he's good on the second. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 20-7 run. Richardson kicks to George. Feeds to Drummond. Down low. Bogdanovich looking around.
Two shots, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. The Pacers making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Richardson finds George. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Odd pass to George. He's off on that one. Indiana leading by 15. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 20 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. The Heat trail by 17. Timeout called the Heat. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And Drummond kicks to George. Pass to Oladipo. It's deflected. Pass break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Westbrook. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Westbrook's got 17 points here in the second half. Oladipo finds Drummond. Back to Oladipo. It's Drummond, top of the key. Here's George. That one goes. Count it. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pretty cool that Paul George came to the game on the rocket ship because he's on another planet right now.
Bogdanovich dishes to Westbrook. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. 5 on the clock and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Pacers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists and had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it.
Second chance shot, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good with the triple.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Oladipo against Westbrook. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Westbrook. Over Oladipo. And it's Westbrook missing. Richardson against Westbrook. Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Paul George on the inside, comfortable knowing where he can get to, just tries to find a sliver of room in order to get that shot off.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Russell. We often are told that the first game at home after a long road trip is like the last game of the road trip. How important was getting this win here?
It's huge, man. Coming off the loss last night, a tough one. And, it was a great win for us. Got back in front of our home crowd, and we played great.
We'll see if the home cooking can keep you going. Thanks, Russell.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.